friends, how's it going? It's me, Betty Jean. Today's video is another Throwback Thursday. This is a recent series I started where every couple weeks I'm going to be doing a Throwback Thursday style video where I play with old makeup. And I'm so excited. I feel like this look turned out so good. I used so many like iconic old favorites and I just feel like it turned out so great. I had so much fun and I can't wait to share it with you. As far as my accessory details go, this is an old choker from I think Shop Sun & Co. And these earrings that are going to be a big point of this video and inspiration for this look. These are from 5 Lemons. So yeah, without further ado, we're just gonna hop in, play with some makeup, and have fun with some throwbacks. Okay, hi, we're gonna get into this video, this look. I have lots of old makeup in front of me, some throwbacks, if you will, and I'm excited. I feel like, I don't know, it was just a really good feeling doing it last time I did this and you guys seem to enjoy it, and I definitely want to keep this going. Like I mentioned in that first video, I want to do this Throwback Thursday style every like 2 or 3 weeks or so, just depending on how the weeks go, you know, but I'm excited and I want to continue doing this. So I have some fun makeup to play with and we're gonna get into it. I did already prime before I did my brows so that my primer could sink into the skin before I go in with my other products. I just primed with the Glossier Future Dew. This has been a long-time favorites for many a year and I love it. I think that's like my second bottle of it, maybe even my third. I've gone through many of them. For foundation, I'm using one of my top favorites. This is the Urban Decay Hydromaniac. Mine's in the shade 20 Fair. I love this. It's like kind of a, I'd say light to medium coverage depending on how much you use. And it builds up and blends so nicely. I think I actively want to start using this pretty consistently again to try to finish it because I've had it for quite a long time and I don't want it to go bad on me. It's still performing good for now, but I've had this for quite a long time. I don't usually follow expiration dates on makeup like to a T. I kind of just play it by if it's still working. As long as it doesn't have a weird smell and it's performing good, I'm good with it. The only thing I'm pretty strict on is mascara. I try to rotate that out every 3 months or so just because it is like so in my eyeball. I don't want to mess around with that, but yeah, all that to say is I want to use this before it does eventually go bad. So I think I'm going to be consistently using this one pretty much all the time. That's my update. Don't know why I felt the need to share what I'm trying to finish, but there you have it. It's such a good finish. Like it's just so glowy and so pretty. I feel like it looks a little like I'm wearing a mask right now because it's just like all by itself, but I love the finish of this. It's beautiful. For concealer, I'm going to use my Makeup by Mario 120 concealer. I'm actually getting kind of low on this one as well. I feel like between this and the ColourPop Pretty Fresh, those are kind of what I'm wanting to work on finishing at the moment. But how's it going? What's new? We're officially in August now. That's crazy. Getting closer and closer to spooky season. If you're anything like me, once it hits August, it is spooky season. It's spooky year round in my house, but I start to really like get the Halloween feels. Once August hits, I'm like, okay, summer's done. I'm over it. Florida needs to cancel summer. It's too much. I've been really focused on house projects lately. If you saw on my vlog channel and on Instagram, I did redo my like downstairs powder bathroom and I love it. It looks so good. And now I'm itching to start working on our bedroom. I ordered some new shelves to rearrange a couple things and take things off of like this bigger bookshelf and move to floating shelves instead. I have plans for painting, hopefully in the near future. For cream contour, I'm still working on using my Salt New York cream contour. It is getting so low. Every day it gets a little lower. I'm excited. I'm gonna just keep working on finishing this up. What is up with you though? Do you have any plans for August? What's going on? We don't really have any major plans. I feel like mostly just wanna kind of keep it low-key this month, honestly. It's still a million degrees outside. It makes it hard to go outside. But I would like to eventually finish our bedroom makeover, start and finish it, I suppose. We do have tickets to go to Mickey's Not So Scary later this month, and I'm so excited. That's like a must-have every year for us. I love going to the Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween party at Disney. It's just the cutest. I feel like it really starts the Halloween season off right. And I know like August is pretty early for some people, but for me, it's perfect. It's perfect. It's the cheapest tickets if you get them in August. And I'm ready to celebrate now. So I'm excited. The Salt New York products are just so good. They melt into the skin so easy. They're like foolproof. I love it. Moving on to some liquid highlighter using my Rare Beauty Enlighten. I think my goal is to try to finish this by the end of this year. I think it's gonna last forever, so I don't know if that's possible. This seems like one of those products that's kind of never ending, but I'm gonna try. What are you reading and watching lately? We're still watching Ghosts. I feel like I mentioned that recently. I mentioned it somewhere. It's super, super funny. Also been watching The Summer I Turned Pretty every week. It's such a good show. I just love it. It's like perfect, just young drama. It also makes me not hate summer as much. Like the aesthetics of the show are just so good. So it's been pretty entertaining. I'm excited though, because New Wednesday is about to come out. I think sometime early August. It might already be out by the time this video goes up, or it's coming soon. I don't remember the date off the top of my head, but I'm so excited for a new season of Wednesday. I need all the spooky things. For cream blush, I want to use this cheek slime from Freck. It's in the shade Rose Buddy. I'm just going to take a little bit of it on the back of my hand. These are very pigmented. A little goes a long way. I'm just going to kind of like spread it a little bit, and then I guess I'll just put some on my cheeks. Sometimes I like a brush with this product. Sometimes I prefer a sponge. Sometimes I do a mixture of both. We'll just see what I feel today. This is the Rare Beauty like stipply blush brush. This color is so nice. I was feeling just kind of like a soft pinky cheek today. I'm gonna do pretty more vibrant eyes. I want a very like periwinkly sort of look. I want lots of glitter today. That's kind of what I'm feeling. But tonight after work, we're gonna go see the new movie together. It looks super creepy and weird, and I'm very excited. I hope it's good. I've been very hyped about it ever since I saw the first trailer. I don't even know how to describe it, but it looks so cool. So I'm gonna start going in with powder now. I'm using my Melt Barely Alive powder, which technically is not old, but I don't really have any old powders anymore. I recently finished my e.l.f. Halo Glow powder, which was my oldest powder, but this is my powder I've been working on lately, so that's what I'm gonna use, and I've really been liking it. Sorry I don't have a throwback powder, but it's better that I'm using my stuff, you know? I'm just kind of pressing this in the under eyes. I'm gonna put it like around my nose and mouth area, the places I get creasy from talking and stuff. Now that kind of the middle of my face is set down, I'm gonna use my NYX High Glass Now, the glowy powder, to set the outer perimeters of my face. Just going in with this big fluffy brush from Fantasy Cosmetica, just to press that into the skin. This just helps me maintain as glowy of a look as possible, but making it to where I'm set down and won't slide around. I am in the salon all day today, so blow dryer's going nonstop. It's just a necessity to make sure I'm not sliding and moving around all day. Going in with powder bronzer now, I thought I'd bust out my Sigma bronzer in Lights. It's been a while since I've used this one, but this is a really good bronzer. Honestly, I'd say it's one of my top favorites, actually. This is the fan brush, the super fan brush from Blend Bunny. Just kind of dusting that on the cheeks. What are some of your favorite and oldest products in your collection? I'd like to pass this Throwback Thursday theme along to you as well. What are some of your favorite old things in your collection? What are some things that you reach for all the time that you've had forever? What are some things that you haven't touched in a while and now you feel like you need to? I'm very curious. For powder blush, I want to go in with this Plan 9 blush from Lethal. I think that was from the Lethal and Teresa is Dead collab forever ago. It's like a really pretty glowy pink. It's so, so nice. This is a Sigma F40 brush, by the way. Just a really soft, glowy pink cheek. Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. I think my complexion looks really just smooth and glowy today. It's nice. Sometimes the products just work really well. I feel like that's usually such a given with these Throwback Thursday videos, is like, you know, the things I keep long term are things that I love. I'm not going to keep things that I don't like long term. So I end up with things in these settings of the Throwback Thursday style that are all just great, tried and true favorites. So love that. I'm going to go in with a little bit of my brightening powder in the shade Sugar from Jolie Beauty. This isn't particularly old. I got it early this year, but it's the only like brightening powder I have. So just going in with a teeny, teeny, teeny bit of this in like the very inner corner of my under eye and a little on the chin just for some extra dimension. I'm gonna go in with some freckles now, just a couple with my Nabla freckle pen. Nothing too crazy. Just gonna kind of tap those out with my sponge lightly just to kind of blend them in. Sometimes I like to just run my blush brush back over all that just to help them blend in even more. And for highlighter, since I'm doing kind of like a purpley-ish sort of look, I figured I'd go in with this purple highlighter from Oden's Eye, Lavender Dream. So pretty. No idea if this still exists. I'm gonna venture a guess and say it doesn't. But that happens in these throwback videos. The palette I'm using today I don't think exists anymore. Truly a throwback, and I'm very excited to dive into it. This highlighter is so pretty. Honestly, if it doesn't exist anymore, it needs to come back because it's just so good. I love these Oden's Eye highlighters. I think the newer ones that they've done are out, but I think the old ones got discontinued. I could be making that up though. I'll have everything I can linked down below, as always, but yeah, that's just my guess. Now I'm just gonna spray with my One Size Glass Skin Setting Spray. Not particularly old, but it's the setting spray I have out right now. All right, getting into the eyes, I'm so excited to dive into the BH Cosmetics Blueberry Muffin. Such an iconic older throwback. I think this came out, I don't even know how many years ago. It's quite old in my collection, but I'm very excited to dive in again. I'm gonna start by priming with my Sigma eyeshadow primer in Ignite. I'm just gonna smear this on and blend it out. And like I said, I do want to incorporate some glitter into this look. If you've been here a while, you will recognize the Orglamix Lucid Dreams glitter. I used to use it all the time, specifically in the outer corner. I loved an outer corner glittery moment, and that's what I'm gonna do today. I figured let's do a throwback style look. I still do that from time to time, just not as often as I used to. But with a throwback style palette, I thought that would be a fun combination. So I think I want to start with, actually, I don't think I want to start with Decadent. I think I want to start with So Good. I'm using the Sigma AB3 brush from the Sigma and Angela Bright brush set. And I'm just kind of packing this in that outer corner and just doing little swirly motions. I am going to use another shade to blend this out and another shade to deepen it up. But also keep in mind this is where I'm going to be putting a lot of that glitter. So I'm pretty okay with it getting pretty big and bold, blended out pretty far, because then it can kind of act as a haze behind the glitter. It's going to be kind of just a background character today. Such a good color. This palette really stands up. This one lasted the test of time for sure. So I want to start blending a little bit of those edge. Yeah, I'm trying to like kind of match my earrings a little bit. I was deciding between Delish and Cheat Day, but I feel like Cheat Day is the one to go with to match better. I'm using this L03 Lens Makeup Looks and Blend Bunny brush just to very lightly blend around the outside edge of this, just to take it out a little bit further, add a little bit more to that gradient. As you can see, I'm keeping a very like wingy shape with this because that's kind of the shape I want to do with the glitter as well. So I do want to deepen just a little bit with Decadent. I don't want to go crazy with this, but I do want to add a little bit of darkness in the outer corner. I'm going to use this Unearthly Cosmetics 8-3 brush, and I just want to stamp some of this in like that very outer corner of the lid, not really going out super far. I'm going to tuck some of that on the outer corner of the lower lash as well. And then I'm basically just going to kind of run over that with that first brush that I used just to diffuse it a little bit. I didn't want this to be too intense. I just wanted to add a little bit more depth. But look how pretty that's looking. So good. So I think for the lid itself, I want like the silvery shimmer shade. So I'm going to start with my NYX Glitter Primer. I'm just going to use my finger because I'm not trying to do anything precise. I just want to kind of slap that shimmer on my lid. So just putting a little layer of the NYX Glitter Primer just to help it pop to its fullest intensity and also stay put nicely. So I'm going to take Hot and Fresh down here, this kind of icy, silvery sort of shade. That's so pretty. Just going to press that on the front half of my lid. You know, as much as I love like really special, shifty, magical, sparkly duochromes and multi-chromes, there is something really nice about just like a classic metallic shimmer. I am loving this. I think it's so pretty. I was thinking a little bit of tempting on the lower lash line. I'm just gonna use this little Sigma E30 brush just for a little dash of teal to kind of go with the earrings as well. I'm gonna do a teal eye pencil as well to kind of complete that vibe. But I feel like this is all going swimmingly. I think this is so pretty. And even without the glitter, this is a gorgeous look. I just think the glitter is going to take it up a million notches and I'm so ready. Just blending underneath that shimmer a little bit just to keep it soft. I love this. For the inner corner, I want to go in with Sugared. It has been so much fun revisiting this palette. It's been such a long time since I've played with it and it still performs so well. It is such a good palette. So we're gonna go in with some glitter now. I usually like to kind of shake it upside down first and then I flip it over because there'll be smaller chunks like stuck to the top and then larger chunks are in here. This is the PSA, do as I say, not as I do. It's not recommended to put chunky glitter around your eyes. You could cause problems. You could get it in your eye, you could scratch your eye, it's a whole thing. If you're gonna do it, be very careful, but just know I'm not technically recommending you do this. But I'm starting with just a teeny bit of that NYX glitter primer, like the smallest layer. And I'm kind of tapping it in that V-like sort of shape. And I like to start with just some of the more scattered pieces. And I like to still kind of go in that triangular shape. Oh my gosh, this is taking me back. I used to do this literally all the time. It just does get to be a little bit of a hassle taking glitter off your eye at the end of the day. This is everything. Oh, this is so pretty. I need to start doing this all the time again. I love it. Continuing on, I threw in my catsuit eye pencil from ColourPop just to really bring forth even more of that teal vibe. I just think like it matches the earrings so well. I love it. And then I threw on my Pisces lashes from Black Moon. And for lips, I wanted to go with a major throwback. Stone from Dose of Colors. This used to be one of my top favorites ever. I've gone through, this is probably my second or third one in my life. This one's honestly probably getting a bit old. Let's do a smell test. Oh, it still smells like a bakery. It's so sweet and good. Love that. But I'm gonna start with the Nude Honey pencil from Lawless. I'm just gonna line and lightly fill in. Just kind of like the perfect like nudie brown. And now I'm gonna top Stone over top of it. This is a bit of like a pinkier nude. Oh, I love that. I feel like this lip color with this like eyeshadow placement, this feels like old school Betty Jean. I love it. This is so good. Just kind of doing a light layer. I'm just gonna kind of tap it with my finger. Oh, I love the way this came together. I love it so much. Thank you so much for watching. I had so much fun. I just think this turned out so lovely. This lip combo, the cheeks, the skin, the eyes, the glitter. It's so fun. It is so fun, and I'm really excited about it. But I would love to hear your thoughts. What did you think of these things that I used? Do you still have any of these? Do you like this look? I'm very curious. If you made it to the end of this video, leave some throwback emojis, some emojis you used to use, but you don't really use anymore. And if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Helps my channel out a lot. If you're not already, you can follow me over on Instagram and TikTok. I'm BATTYBEAN over there. And you can also subscribe if you want to see more videos. You're also welcome to hop over to my second channel, linked in my description box if you want additional content, and also in my description box is a link to my channel memberships. There's a couple different tiers with a couple different perks, and I would love to have you. If you enjoyed this video and want to keep watching, I'll pop a similar one on the screen. Thank you so much for being here, and I will catch you in the next one.